Let's just shuffle. Let's just.
Skip.
Skip. Skip.
Skip.
That used to be me. Now, I'm on the mission to create the perfect shuffle, where every song in the library is less than 50% skippable. What's up? I'm Trent Windsor. We're here in search of the perfect shuffle. It's time for another segment of Clearing Out the Archives, where I shuffle my music and whichever album pops up, that is the album I review song by song. I have been gone for a long time, and part of that is just because I have filmed this video 2 other times. So here I am recording it for the 3rd time. First 2 times I had my Sublime shirt on, but I don't care anymore, man. Last time we shuffled our music, and the album that popped up was the self-titled album by Sublime. Sublime are the absolute gods of 90s ska punk summer jams. Their self-titled album is their most popular album, but it was also released 2 weeks after their singer Bradley Nowell tragically passed away. It remains a classic to this day, including having songs from it featured on the illustrious Guitar Hero World Tour. So what kind of legacy did Bradley leave behind, and what is it that makes this album such a classic? Let's find out as I review this album song by song. Before we go any further, go ahead and hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Really helps me out, helps out the channel, and it's 100% free, so why not? In the S tier, we have songs like Wrong Way, which is such a crazy balance between the irreverent and reverent aspects of their music. Bradley uses his punk rock voice, but he also does some of the song where he actually really tries to sing well and does a good job. Some of the lyrics are poetic and more proper, and some of the lyrics are a little bit more crass, like the only family that she ever had was 7 horny brothers and a drunk dad. It's got such a good energy and such a great groove, and I love the way that they walk that tightrope, and they do that for a lot of their songs on this album. There's also the song Santeria, which is the ultimate sing-along song. It doesn't matter how drunk you are, you can still sing that you don't practice Santeria and you don't got no crystal ball. Also, it was featured on Guitar Hero. Once again, legend status. It's very breezy, even though it's talking about some very obvious issues that this guy has with his ex. There's the song Jailhouse, which just feels so good to me. It's a cool dual cover of 2 classic reggae tunes, and Sublime does a great job of combining these tunes, throwing their own spin on it, making it new. Also, he says the word sublime, which is, it's always nice to hear a little self-referential lyric. Last in the S tier, we have the amazing Doin' Time, which is such a classic summer jam. You've probably heard it behind about 1 billion different surf compilations. The thing about this song is that it's actually a sample of a really cool jazz tune combined with an interpolation of a George Gershwin song. These guys are really intelligent musically, and they apply that into what some consider one of the silliest genres of all time, which is ska punk. All of these songs in the S tier are incredible. I would say that they're 15% skippable. In the A tier, we've got the song What I Got. I'm combining this with the What I Got reprise because the 2 songs really are not that different. It's kind of an appreciate what you have while you got it type jam. Very positive. It's also very summery. All I can really hear when I hear this song is Lady Madonna by the Beatles. Go listen to the 2 songs, the melody is very similar. Next we've got Same in the End, which is definitely a classic ska feel, very apt for skanking. If you don't know what skanking is, go check out my video on the genre guide to ska. I love the spectrum of sounds on this album. They really fluctuate between pure ska all the way down to like pure punk, very thrash type stuff. I also love how they continue to find this balance on Same in the End. You know, they talk about you should get down on your knees and pray, but then immediately say, pray my itchy rash will go away. Poor guy's got a rash and he just really needs help. There's Pawn Shop, which is just the perfect reggae jam for chilling and inhaling substances. It also has a sick guitar solo. The guitar work on a lot of these songs is really, really nice. Such as on the next song in this tier, Burritos, which has some really great guitar jamming going on. It's a song about wanting to spend all day in bed, you know. You tuck the edges of the blanket around you, you become a human burrito.
I do that.
And he even lists all the things that he just doesn't want to do today. This song is also hilariously energetic for a song about not wanting to do anything. Then there's also Caress Me Down, which is a little bit more of a raunchy love jam. I just love when Bradley speaks Spanish. There's something so smooth about it. Also, they keep it funny enough that it's not super obnoxious. All of these songs in the A tier are so good still. I would say that they're 25% skippable. In the B tier, we have songs like Garden Grove, which is a more relaxed reggae feel. Probably the best part of this song is when he says, "Don't F around with my dogs," and then you hear these vicious dogs like tearing up steak or something. It's a cool effect. There's also the song Seed, which has these really crazy tempo changes, time signature changes. It has 3 different times and it cycles between the 3. It's something that wouldn't normally work, but Sublime just pulls it off, man. There's also the Ballad of Johnny Butt, which, I mean, Butt, right? It's a real chill ska vibe, good song. Last in this tier, we have the song Get Ready, which starts out with the line, "Some folks say that herb is a crime." It's definitely a 420 legalize it type jam. It even villainizes those who might snitch on people who do smoke weed, and Bradley even asks if those people are in the crowd so he can point them out. All of these songs in the B tier are still really great. I'd say that they're 35% skippable. In the C tier, we have the song April 29th, 1992. It's all about all of the things that Bradley stole during the Rodney King riots, all the places that he raided. And it's a cool jam. They got a little police chatter in there. Makes it interesting. There's the song Paddle Out, which is very thrashing, just straight up punk rock. His voice has this effect on it, which makes it sound like he's kind of warped, maybe underwater. Then there's Under My Voodoo, which first and foremost has really incredible guitar work. It's really just a straightforward rock tune, and it's obviously heavily inspired by Jimi Hendrix. I love Jimi Hendrix. Sublime is a great band, and they do the sound justice, so I don't have any huge complaints about it other than it doesn't sound like a Sublime song per se. All these songs in the C tier, I would say that they are 40% skippable. Mathematically, adding everything up, this album as a whole is only 28% skippable. Dang, son. Sublime somehow found a way to toe the line between the ska, goof around, joke around, don't be serious type attitude, and the very serious parts of punk rock that are all about revolution and politics. Sublime finds a way to just merge those two. They're super musically diverse, they're very musically intelligent, and I think this perhaps makes them the best ska punk band of all time. Really, they are a once-in-a-lifetime band, and while this may be their best work, it's up for debate, which is really crazy for something of this high quality. Alright, let's shuffle our music, see which album I'll be reviewing next. Alright, we're just going to go into our music library here, go into albums, and hit shuffle. Alright, looks like the next album I'll be reviewing is A Fever You Can't Sweat Out by Panic at the Disco. If you like what I'm doing here, please go ahead and like this video, subscribe to my channel, turn on notifications, leave a comment below. Let me know what you think about Sublime and their self-titled album. I believe that all musical opinions are valid, and I'd love to hear yours. I will leave links in the description below for music videos for this album. I will also leave a link to my new podcast, which is called Everyone's Older Brother, and the pod trailer. I will also leave links to my playlist for Best of 2020 and my playlist for Best of 2021, which is a brand new playlist that I'm updating all the time. I'm Trent Windsor, and this is The Perfect Shuffle.